Good evening, sports fans. My name is Blight Ops, and welcome back to Blood Bowl 2. Now, this is a somewhat very special episode, simply because it is the grand final of the Mega Cup. And the Blight Ops Zealots have done well to get this far. And I will admit, even more surprisingly, we are not the only Bronze Division team to have made it. The Warped Crawlers, who long-time viewers of the Blight Ops Zealots will remember, was the second...
Vision ball, Jim. This new high destiny feed is crystal clear.
Those who remember, our second match was against the Warped Crawlers, which ended in a 0-0 draw. It will be nice to have a rematch to finally settle who is the better of us both. But without further ado, let us begin.
Everybody ready? The match is about to start.
And they've spent their money to get themselves a halfling chef. Yay.
Let's play Blood Bowl!
Oh yeah, so there will be a slight announcement once we actually get underway in the game proper.
Welcome back, Blood Bowl.
They got one of those stunty cooks making a stew.
The stadium is only mildly run down and pleasantly surprised. What about you, Bob?
Oh, I've got fond memories of this place back when I was a player. I ripped an elf's head off in that dugout over there. Good times. We're gonna see some frozen balls today. Hard as rocks, and good for throwing right at the enemy.
Yes, I'm sure. I do believe that goblin has been around since... The one with the two heads may actually have been around since... Well, our match with them originally. He does seem familiar. And I'm sure you've probably noticed there appears to be
can't stick the greenskins on their own team. Things might come undone when they have to play together.
We've lost all of our rerolls. Yay. But yes, we are currently in the middle of a blizzard. Any player attempting an extra square, a go for it, will slip and be knocked down on a roll of 1 or 2. It'll also reduces our ability to do passes to only quick or short. Long passes are now impossible. Alright. Gonna be aiming a little bit further back, hopefully. Ouch. Because they fumbled that ball, it went into our side of the field, so they got a touchback. So they got to freely just pick a player to pick it up. And they decided to go with their thrower. I have no idea how to pronounce that name. I really, really don't. It's like Kweez? Yeah. But, yes, slight announcement.
I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now.
Slight announcement I wanted to have once the announcers had their say. I'm not entirely 100% sure where to go with this series after this. Simply because I do plan to continue doing Blood Bowl videos. It's just... I would like to hear if you'd like to see a Season 2 of the Blight Ops Zealots, to see if they can...
If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are much more dangerous than players.
So, yeah, see a second season of the Blight Ops Zealots, or if you would prefer I try a different team. Ooh! No! Let's... Oh wait, he can't actually... They don't actually regenerate. Well, there goes Janice. Probably one of our eldest and most impressive career of our Rogers. Killed by an ogre. Well, not an ogre, killed by a troll. Truly a sad day. And he will be missed. I mean, thankfully it isn't like we don't have any more rotters, but
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before the fall.
it'll still feel bad. I still feel bad that we have lost him after we've had him for so long.
Look at all those. There'll be trouble with the Unions if this carries.
And in revenge, we have knocked their troll out. Which, granted, isn't the greatest revenge we could have had, but... well, it's something. Gonna try and give Cassandra a bit of support just so that they're not completely overwhelmed, while also at the same time containing the enemy. But yes, from the looks of it, it appears they've picked up some extra mutations. Like, wait, what? So I'm just looking closer here. Apparently he's meant to have a second head, but I'm not quite... Oh, right, there it is. I can see, you can see it just sort of hanging off of his original jaw, where his second head was. The computer seems to be... there it is. Ah, there we go.
Adversaries like that, I hope he knows what he's doing.
And this thing down for all.
Sorry about that. Was slightly distracted by the arrival of family members. Yeah, they are currently back from their
Intimidation is the
holiday.
key. It's one of my strengths when I was still playing.
Let's see. But yes, as I was saying before, I'm honestly curious to see if you'd like to see me do a second Blight Ops series, or if you would prefer, if I was to have a new team, start from scratch.
There's only one word to say about this.
Not a word, Jim. A sound. Crunch.
I'll have a poll. I'll get a poll up for this video. Just for.
I've seen mushrooms, Martin.
Just so that we can see what the fans think.
especially if the ball holder goes down. Now this is gonna get exciting.
And we have an injury.
Good old block to start the match.
A broken neck, in fact. Broken neck. Wait, Apothecary still has a broken neck. So we are off to a fantastic start there. Admittingly, the fact we lost Janice was... it's not great, but... well, at least... let's see, who have we got? Let's give it a shot. Why not?
They look to be rolling on the ground in agony, Jim. And here comes the other team.
We have a stun, which is alright. It's better than nothing. And we didn't lose a guy, and we didn't lose Michael, so...
Who could imagine that a foul deformity of the body could be so effective on a Blood Bowl pitch?
yeah, it looks like a bunch of their goblins have a few more double heads. Plus, in this case, he appears to have a giant... seems to have a big hand. A mutation that allows an easier time handling the ball. Which isn't great.
Runners are all right. The easier it's going to be to move.
Let's see if we can knock this
Can
little
the
bugger
player
out.
force possession away from the ball holder?
No. See, what mutations do you have? Oh, this one even has horns. So he's got horns, he's got a big hand, which gives him modifiers for enemy tackle zones or pouring or weather when it comes to handling the ball. Just going to move here, because as we've seen before, these little buggers can be dodgy, and I'd like to have someone in position just in case.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
That's why I love this game.
And Miss Lana just earned herself a level up. That makes you feel good. And let's get another stomp going. Michael's gone.
Not funny. Rest start to do their job. The world turns mad.
And we didn't even stun him. That's the double one for us, though. We have no one to really blame for that but ourselves. Okay, we're gonna try and tackle him with Mr. Troves, because he has tackle.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Which would be very useful to have in order to take care of a little runt.
They're in with a chance of turning this match on its head.
That's got dodge. Just moving Conrad a bit closer. And this is where block comes in handy. Wrestle is an interesting one ability, simply because it allows you to... effectively, it allows you to deal with both down without risking injury.
this player. The attacker smells weakness.
Let's see. We're gonna just move Miss Lana up, just to see if we can get into a good position to smack a rat, or a goblin in this case, and get the ball. Cause not gonna lie, an early touchdown would be amazing.
Not up to much today, poor thing. So easy when you can change the shape of your body.
Well, that just made me laugh right there. Okay, first we're gonna take care of
All this focus on the ball.
Watson,
That's the spirit of the game.
Shan, or whatever however the hell you pronounce his name. Just to get him clear of the ball.
One more step, man.
Let's just get rid
Fans
of
are ravenous. It's a line. Just one more step.
Maybe next turn we'll be able to get rid of 2 of their throwers, which would be fantastic. Grey Vested goes in for a whack. Let's see if we can pick this up.
Get the ball. Just try to dish out a few whacks.
Alas, not this time around. Still, we've still got 3 turns in order to pick it up and actually run it. And once we get rid of these 2 buggers, that goal will be a lot easier.
And who do we thank? Thank you, Tzeentch.
Oh, bless you. Do you have a tissue?
Not gonna lie, this particular blitz has been having a rough time of dealing with this stuff. But first, let's try and clear the way a bit.
That player is so good.
Not out of the ring, but I'll take a knockout. I will take a knockout just fine. Yep, this'll do.
Headshot.
First things first, let's see if we can remove a few extra goblins from the equation. Because everyone knows goblins are horrible people and they need to be punished. So we've got to move Lord Sirius there, just to act as a possible...
Apparently, this player forgot his hands in the changing rooms. Excellent use of his chaotic appendage. Not what you'd expect. Listen.
You've disappointed me constant. It shouldn't be this hard, Miss Lung. Just pick the ball up and run with it. See if Mr. Troves has any
Good catch. Hello, so near to the end zone.
Apparently Mr. Troves has a lot more luck with this thing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's slippery up there. Oops. They're going to be carrying that scar around for the rest of their short life.
Alright, let's see if...
You hit him and they keep coming back. I love it.
He managed to regen, which is great. But... yeah, with that does mean that we're not going to be able to score this half. Which is disappointing, but I think we've mauled the enemy team well enough that I'm fairly confident that we will be able to come back from this in the second half rather brutally.
You know, a fence may solve this problem of players being eaten. Just a...
And why? Oh, a smash collarbone. That's not fun, especially for a blitzer. Because strength is kind of important for what you're doing. He'll effectively now be as weak as the goblins. Only without the benefit of having dodge. So there's a very real chance he will probably be removed from the team. Alright, we might as well end it there. There's no one else we can hit. See, one dead, one called off the field for trying to stomp on someone's throat. And they still do not have their troll.
They simply have a better dock, or they hit harder.
And once again, the bastards steal our rerolls. Actually, hang on. I'll swap you out with... Let's see, where's Mr. Trove? Ah, there you are, Mr. Troves. Let's bring you up a bit to try and do some more lasting harm. Thankfully, we get another reroll. We actually gain a reroll for this one, so yay.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
Jeremiah Cool always said, superior skills prevail.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich.
Next chance we get, we're gonna have to, if we continue to play with the Zealots, we're gonna have to try and give the actual champions and our bigger hitters tackle. It would make dealing with teams like this so much easier. Alright, we'll send in Fat Twitch to see if...
Failure that could cost his team a dear.
Alright, let's try the reroll to get this damn ball. And he gets it. Good boy, Fat Twitch. Good boy. Let's see. We could attempt a pass. Why not? We only live once.
No! Over on the other side! Over the other... Oh! Ah! Never.
See, that was not Fat Twitch's fault there. That was entirely on this poor bugger. Which is a shame, because if you can actually throw a pass and make it, you actually get like 1 point of SP point for it. Unfortunately, because the receiver mucked it up, we weren't able to. Doesn't count. Disappointing, but... oh well. Miss Lana is tragically stunned and thus can't get up anytime soon, but the rats seem to be gathering around her body, which, as a Nurgle team, is not surprising.
That player was about to get punched
But
above
at least,
and below the belt.
but at least
At the
as
same time.
a benefit,
That's quite a
because they're over there,
cinch.
they're not
Struggle to untangle.
interfering with the rest of our efforts.
This player should be brain transplanted.
Okay, what can we hit? Let's get you out of the way so that we've got a bit more of a clear run. Let's see, who have we got free to take this thing? We'll go with Sinister since...
Oh dear. One's getting fired in the morning.
damn it. Well, that's Nuffle for you. 2 1s in a row. Ouch. Still, at least we're in a bit. At least we're in a position that we can just go and pick, and actually still pick the damn thing up. And it's early. It's early turns anyway.
And it didn't come off. Missed that action.
And well, that's something I was hoping for, but didn't actually expect to happen. Conrad rolled a 6 to grab the ball. It was literally the only number he needed to grab it, but
Layers before you get to the good stuff.
this works out rather nicely. Because I was kind of hoping to have Conrad have another score. Because I seriously want him to get a 2nd level in block. Just so that he can do some serious harm. Let's see if we can remove a few more of
They just got
the goblins from the way.
It's great, Joe. I smell obliteration. This is gonna get bloody.
That player is away with the fairies. Better watch out. They're murderous beasts.
Okay, Conrad can run with it. Nice. We'll also move Flat Twitch up a bit in order to provide some support and make it life a little more troublesome for these little buggers here. Get this Lana up. And we're gonna try and contain the rats over here, remaining rats over there, just so that, because they're serious hitters. Goblins are weak. They need at least 2-3 goblins on Conrad in order to actually be able to get 2 dice to throw against him. Whereas if they can get a rat up, then...
I like this. The dung is about
Oh,
to hit
right.
the fan.
Oh, right, I forgot that this one had horns.
Not far from the end zone.
But thankfully, because we moved Cassandra up, they will now have a lot of trouble actually dealing with Miss Lana now. Which is fantastic.
Well done. Help them.
What's happening? Ouch. Must really hurt.
And we broke a goblin's neck. This is what it's all about, people. You cause as much pain and suffering as you can. Thus how you earn the blessing of Nurgle. Just knocking some goblins down so they have a harder time actually reaching him. I mean, granted, not that they were likely to be able to, but... It's always nice when things happen. We'll also move Master Trevor up, just to provide a bit more support, as it were. As well as Mr. Cyclone, just to block off this passage so they have to go around.
That one is up there with the best. And another cry bites the... A prone player is a dead player. Off times at any rate.
And Mr. Troves has just earned his paycheck today. So let us just secure this to secure...
This is a touchdown! Well, there's still a little time to get an equalizer. Have to hurry up.
Conrad the Blinder. Honestly impressive that he's made it this far. I honestly thought once he had suffered that broken neck that affected his ball handling skills. I guess I kind of figured that he would be... his ball handling days were over, but
And
he scored a couple of times.
Knocked out players return to the action.
Yeah, Michael's still
They're down a player. Easy to replace.
timeout.
Despite being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
Cheering fans. Both teams get a reroll. Well, admittingly, I'm disappointed because, well, they don't exactly need them. Don't exactly need another one, but hey, we'll take it.
Well, this guy is the best player for the job. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh no.
Well, at least they're not dead. Yeah.
Okay, not just badly hurts. He has failed to regenerate, so that will be it for the match for him, though he'll survive. No injuries or anything, no permanent injuries. That's fine.
What's the point? They want to fight 1 against 11?
Oh, and Miss Lana gets another one. And ooh, losing a point in armor value. Ooh, that's never good. Apparently Miss Lana doesn't actually get the experience for that. That's disappointing. Thought they usually did. Oh well. We're just gonna have to do what we always do in this situation. Punch goblins. Punch them in the face. It's a great...
Force them back and then pow!
I honestly recommend it. It's a great stress reliever.
Just because the final whistle's about to blow doesn't mean we can't finish on a few fatalities.
Oh, that goblin is screwed. I'm just... There aren't words to describe how screwed they are. The goblins only have 2 points of strength, and he's lost one of them. He is literally about as weak as you can be without being dead. And it is... Good. Yeah, I'm fairly certain we're not going to be able to get a second score in this game. Not because I don't reckon we couldn't get someone up there, but we've got 2 rounds to do it. So I don't have high hopes of getting up there, killing this guy, getting the ball, and getting it to the end zone. But I'm fairly confident they can't actually get the... Well, wait, they've still got 1 additional turn, including with this one. So they might be able to get in a position where they could potentially score. See if we... You know what, for the sake of it, I will see if I can get Conrad up there.
Well, yes. Ice.
Nope. Yeah, we'll take a reroll, why not?
They've fallen over. That is predictable as a hobgoblin stabbing you in the back.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. I was hoping if we get close enough we could potentially get a second score, but... Well, it's just not in the dice today.
Ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away?
It's a little stunned.
Mr. Troves gets another one. They are not having any luck dodging this time around. It honestly just brings a smile to my face. It really, really does.
Yeah, let's finish on an upbeat and violent note.
Now let's see how many goblins we can kill. Because sometimes that's truly how this game should be played.
The domino effect in action.
Let's just move Sinister up. I think we can leave Mr. Troves where he is. Let's see if we can take down a rat.
Put the pressure on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Alas, no.
Look at Twinkle Toes there. The players on the ground. Looks like he's about to kick.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first.
Well, we knocked out a rat, but... Well, that's kind of not what we were aiming for, but whatever. towards the last play of our grand finale. The grand final of the Mega Cup. At least someone's been taken off the pitch in a stretcher.
It's a block. Let's hope Nuffle is smiling on those blocking dice, Bob.
Nuffle's always smiling, Jim. You just don't always know which side he's supporting.
So what are your closing thoughts on this, Bob?
Well, it wasn't the greatest match I've seen, Jim. It wasn't the worst. This game is heading for mid-table obscurity in the history of the sport.
Okay, we can re-roll that. And we definitely did. Nice. And Lord Surizama is our MVP. He is so close to a level up. But yet, there we are, winner of the Mega Cup. Victory is ours. And that does leave us with, well, actually, first things first, we might, before I bring that up again, I might just quickly roll to see what Miss Lana has gotten. Ooh. You actually gain a characteristic. Now this? I'm honestly inclined to give... As much as I want to give her block, I'm honestly inclined to give her movement allowance, since, while yes, giving her some extra armor value would make her harder to injure, giving her the extra movement allowance would mean that she would be able to move 5 instead of 4 spaces. That can be a big bloody deal, we've seen that before. So she is now maybe not our fightiest Nurgle warrior, but definitely our fastest.
Always, Jim.
Well, how about a refreshing glass of Bloodweiser?
And yes, that is our season of Blood Bowl. We've managed to achieve victory, and we have the option of starting a new season if we want to. We will unfortunately be starting once again in the Bronze Division because we weren't at top of the ladder last time. But yes, there's going to be a poll in the description of this video, just asking if you would like me to continue the Blight Ops Zealots into their second season, or if you would prefer if I start with a fresh team. If I recall, I believe the contenders for that would be the Skaven and the Lizardmen. But yes, at this point in time, I would like to hear your thoughts on the matter. My name is Blight Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you.